Okay, first of all, I would like to welcome all of you to the Phase 1 groundbreaking of the new Garrison Public Library. At this point, I would like to introduce the library board, and maybe when I introduce them, you could kind of come and stand over next to the mayor. Okay, first we have Jill Balk. And we have Mary Kearns, Mavis Dickerson, Angela Degg, yes, they're going to put on their hard hats, and you need your shovels too, girls.
Right now?
Well, I guess not quite yet. Okay, we have Dorothy Riednauer and Betty Hendricks. And we have me, Christy Leckband.
Oh, mine's loose now too.
Renee. At this point, I would like to introduce our very special guest, Renee. Renee, can you come on up? You can go over there and stand by the lady in the purple. Renee is 10 years old, right, Renee? Renee, you haven't had your birthday yet. You're 10, right? And 4th grade? Okay. She was the winner of last summer's Garrison summer reading program, and part of the prize was to participate in the groundbreaking today. And there's going to be a summer reading program this summer also, and the winner of that will participate in the ribbon cutting ceremony. So, something to aspire to, kids. Okay, at this point, we're going to hear from the architects, structure architects, with a few words from Craig Schwartzegger.
Okay, thank you, Christy. On behalf of Structure Architects, I would like to, first of all, thank both the Garrison Public Library Board as well as the City of Garrison. I particularly would like to applaud the Building Committee, and the Building Committee was made up of most of the Public Library Board members as well as the Mayor and several other City Council people who deserve a great deal of credit because they worked with us throughout the whole planning process. Spent a lot of time with us talking about details and working out all the elements that go into building a building. So we are particularly excited about this because now we get to see things start from the ground up. I would like to introduce a few people. Tim Jones, Tim, if you raise your hand, is with our company. Tim has kind of been the design architect on this project along with myself. And then Chad Kelly with Hub Contracting is the general contractor that was awarded the contract based on the lowest bid. And Huff will be primarily the general contractor that will be responsible for all the subcontractors, and sounds like they're getting started Monday. They'll have an excavating contractor in here starting excavation. So again, thank you. We very much appreciate it on behalf of Structure, and we look forward to the final product. So.
And now we're going to have a few words from our fearless leader, our library board president, Mavis Dickerson.
And I too want to thank the town council and each one of you here for believing in this project and for working so hard with us to make sure that Garrison has a public library to bless our community. I want to thank the library board. Working with you has just been a joy. Each one of you brings so much talent and energy and hard work, and it's been just so much joy. But there are some unsung heroes in our group. We have husbands, we have family, we have friends who have been with us through this whole project. You've listened to us when we've just talked endlessly about the library and where we are in the project. You've watched our eyes gaze over as you talk about something important to you, and our thoughts aren't there at all. We're thinking about something in regards to the library. So thank you, each one of you, our unsung heroes. You've been there. We needed your support and your encouragement. You gave it, and thank you.
We have a special guest here today, Sue Greiman. Where are you hiding? She is really hiding. Sue is the executive director. Oh, by the way, do you want to talk?
Come on. Okay.
Sue is the executive director of the Max and Helen Guernsey Charitable Foundation located in Waterloo. And they very, very generously donated $20,000 to our cause to be paid at groundbreaking, which is today. So I'll let Sue make a few remarks, and then she's going to present the check to Dorothy and Betty because they're the girls on the library board that handle all things financial.
Thank you, Christy. And it is just a joy to be here tonight to see all this and hear this, because for the last year, our foundation has been in touch with Christy, hearing about all the work that's being done by the entire community to make this happen. And just a little insight into the Guernsey Foundation. We're just a small grassroots family foundation in Waterloo, but our unofficial motto is we're giving where we're living, so we're knowing where it's going. And knowing that this is an investment that we will be proud of too for many years, that a library is oftentimes more than a library in our communities. And so we're just glad to be able to be a part of this, and glad to come down here and give you, who do I give the check to, Christy? Not to you? I thought it was going to be to you. Okay.
Dorothy and Betty.
Okay. Ladies, congratulations for all your work and for all you've done for this. We're glad that we could help. I've never been hugged by anybody in a hard hat before.
And now, I know he's very excited about this. A few words from our illustrious mayor, Alan Lindsay.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming. Let's give another hand to Sue and her gracious donation. These ladies have done a fantastic job. They've met with many walls, even from the city council. We give them a lot of goals. They've far exceeded every one of them. I can't say enough about them. I kind of got put on the board when the previous council member got off. So I'm a little late to the game. Doug's been on from day one. He deserves a little bit of applause. He's done a lot of work. The city's done a fantastic job about rallying around these girls. I've seen some pretty good turnouts at their fundraisers. I want to thank everybody for that. It's been a dream for them. I'm glad to see it's coming true. So thank you all. Thank you, Christy and Craig and everybody.
At this point, we're going to have the ceremonial groundbreaking with our library board and our special guest, Renee. The mascot for the Garrison School was the Rockets, and our shirts reflect that. It says, "Rocketing into the future." And so Al's going to lead us. Al's going to lead us in a countdown, just like you would have at a rocket launch. 10, 9, 8, 7, and so on. And when we hit blast off, and you all help them, and when we hit blast off, we're going to take our ceremonial dig. And after we take our ceremonial dig, we have a special surprise with big equipment. So,
ladies ready?
We're ready.
Are y'all ready? All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Maybe we better leave it for the big equipment. All right.
And now we'll have our ceremonial scoop, courtesy of Mr. Doug Kearns. Before we close, I just wanted to mention that the balloons are a pretty close approximation, right, Chad, of the four corners of our building. So that'll give you an idea of what it's going to be like. And the orientation will be facing the west. The door will be facing the west. So this concludes our ceremony. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your gracious generosity.